Well folks, you asked for it, so here it is. Let's talk about some budget gear. In today's video, we're going to talk about a budget stove that is readily available at Walmart. It's very affordable at right at $6, $7, depending on where you are. It may not look like much, but I can tell you what guys, it actually comes through. Hang around and I'll show you. Guys, thanks for choosing to be here today. I do appreciate your time very much. Like I said, we're going to talk about a budget camp stove. It is the Sterno stove. There's a couple different models of these Sterno stoves that are out there. They vary in price. All of them are under 20 bucks, I believe. I believe they're basically all the same model stove, but they come with different accessories. This is the base package that they sell. Get a close up here so you guys can see. That is the stove we're talking about today. Now, right off the bat, I will tell you, I have tried this with a little bit of wood pellets. It worked all right for that, but wood pellets can be kind of finicky. I have tried it with my Trangia several times, and it worked really well for that. The spacing above the top was a little bit high, but you could still get the job done. Today, we're going to hit up biofuels, so basically any wood I can find on the forest floor. So it's going to be a new experience for me with that, but you guys can join along and see how well it works, although I have a feeling it's going to work really well. All right, guys, let's jump right into it. The weight of this stove is right at half a pound, maybe a little bit more, but just a hair. So it's fairly light as bio stoves go. We'll go over the dimensions once we get this set up, but let me show you how to set it up real quick. So basically guys, you just unfold it, fold these sides back to where they're almost vertical. You want to leave them just a little bit out to the side to make it easier to slide the bottom piece in. On each of the side walls here, you have tabs that lock this other wall into place. You want to bring the bottom up to where these metal bars snap into place on these other tabs. And it just all fits together. And in the front, you have a door so you can control ventilation. On top you have a nice grill with plenty of spacing so you can cook meat or something like that directly on the grill and at the same time have a cup going, or it makes a nice strong pot stand. I've actually been really impressed with this stove. It may not look that fancy or glamorous, but for $6 you really do get what you pay for. Alright, your grill is just shy of 6.5 inches by 6 1/4 looks like. Alright, let's make lunch. Basically guys, I'm going to treat this just like any other stove. I'm going to leave the door open today so I can feed more fuel into it. Just shoving it full of small debris, fine twigs, stuff like that. Just like you would any other small biomass stove. While that is getting established, let's fix our food. Now I know typically with stuffed peppers, you fill them to the top. The idea with this is as it cooks and the pepper softens, when you go to eat it, it'll collapse down on itself. Alright guys, I got a decent little coal base going on. I push the fire over to one side because I don't want a lot of direct heat directly below these guys. The idea here is you don't want a lot of heat directly below it or you're going to scorch the snot out of the bottom. You do want some, obviously, but you want to be able to roast the sides too. And if you laid them on their side, the stuffing mix or whatever you want to call it would leak out. And so what I've done is I've pushed the fire over to the side. There is a little bit of a coal base on this side. And just letting the fire come up along the side, roast the bottom and roast the sides. This will take a while, probably 45 minutes. But anyway. Alright. That one needs a little bit more. Pretty sure that one's good to go. Ooh, that's kind of hot, guys. At this point you can just toss the cap. When I do, the top's usually still pretty crunchy. Go ahead and just kind of collapse it in on itself. See if I can get a bite for you guys can see. See, nicely cooked egg, cheesy. Bon appetit, fellas. Man. You guys have got to try this. All the juice from the pepper just kind of mixes in with the cooked egg, ham, and cheese. Makes it all nice and soupy. Absolutely wonderful. Alright guys, well there's a budget stove from Sterno. Like I said, $6 at Walmart. They do have several different packages, but I believe it's the same stove just with different accessories. $6 isn't bad for what you get. Is it as good as more high dollar stoves, say $30, $40, $50 stove? Probably not, but I will say with some modification, I think you need to drill some holes in the sides and in the back to allow for better ventilation. But as it stands right now, it does work pretty good. Is it worth what you paid for it? It's $6. Shoot, yeah, it's a good option out there. So if you can't afford a $30, $40, $50 stove, $6 at Walmart, man, you're good to go. And it does come with a bonus just because of the way it's designed. You can use wood in it, you can use wood pellets in it. It does take a little bit to get them going, but once you get them going, it does work well. You also do have the option for the little Sterno canisters and like a Trangia alcohol stove or a homemade alcohol stove. Do I like my other more expensive stoves better? Yeah, I do. But still, like I've repeated several times, $6, it's a good deal. Anyway guys, thanks for being here today. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed this recipe. Guys, if you found the video helpful, do me a favor and hit that thumbs up. It does actually help me out quite a bit. Please hit up the comment section. Let's talk about this stove or other budget option stoves out there that you guys are aware of. And guys, if you want to keep track of what my channel is doing, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Thanks again for being here. I've had a lot of fun. I hope you have. And I will see you next time, guys. Have a good day.